Forza Horizon 6 is not a racing game anymore. It's basically a billion-dollar digital drug built by Microsoft, and almost nobody realizes how insane this franchise actually became. Because while players are busy drifting through neon Japanese highways at 300 kilometers per hour, Xbox is quietly printing money from subscriptions, car packs, early access upgrades, controllers, racing wheels, and millions of addicted players who never leave the ecosystem. And the craziest part? This entire empire started because Microsoft was losing. Back in the 2000s, Sony completely dominated racing games with Gran Turismo. Xbox needed a competitor fast, so in 2005, they launched Forza Motorsport. It was realistic, serious, and built for hardcore racing fans. But then Microsoft noticed something weird. Players weren't obsessed with professional racing. They were obsessed with freedom, cruising, modifying cars, vibing with music, exploring giant roads at sunset. That single realization changed everything. So in 2012, Xbox took a massive gamble and launched Forza Horizon, an open-world racing festival built by a studio called Playground Games that had literally never released a game before. Imagine that. Microsoft handed one of its biggest franchises to a completely unproven studio, and somehow it exploded because Horizon understood car culture better than almost every racing game on Earth. It wasn't just about speed, it was about fantasy, music festivals, neon lights, freedom, car meets, social status, custom builds, dopamine everywhere. And then the money started getting ridiculous. Forza Horizon 5 crossed over 20 million players, not sales, players. That's bigger than the population of entire countries. FH5 later dropped onto PlayStation and reportedly made over $300 million there alone. A game that was once Xbox exclusive started making Sony players pay Microsoft. That's how powerful the franchise became. Now look at Horizon 6. Standard Edition costs $70. Deluxe is $100. Premium is $120. And millions of players willingly pay extra just to play 4 days early. Think about how insane that is. Microsoft figured out players are so addicted to Horizon that they'll spend an extra $50 just to drive digital cars a little sooner. That's not a game launch anymore. That's luxury psychological marketing. And then comes the real genius, Game Pass. This is where Horizon becomes terrifyingly smart from a business perspective. Story games end. Horizon doesn't. Every week there are new rewards, rare cars, seasonal events, unlocks, online races, and limited time content designed to keep players logging back in forever. The game constantly blasts your brain with rewards every few minutes. XP sounds, wheel spins, credits, rare cars, bright flashing animations. It's basically dopamine engineering disguised as entertainment. And Microsoft loves that. Because if Horizon keeps you subscribed to Game Pass for 10 months instead of 1, that player becomes insanely profitable over time. Horizon isn't just selling copies anymore, it's retaining humans. That's why FH6 is so important. And then there's the Japan angle, which might be the smartest thing Xbox has ever done. Fans begged for Japan for over a decade because Japanese car culture basically owns the internet. Drifting clips, JDM edits, underground street racing videos, anime mountain roads, Skyline GTRs, Supras, RX-7s, TikTok car edits with funk music. Xbox knew the second they announced Japan, social media would market the game for free. Microsoft doesn't even need commercials anymore. The community does the advertising themselves, but building this world is unbelievably expensive. Horizon 6 probably costs hundreds of millions of dollars when you combine development, licensing, servers, marketing, and live support. Ferrari, Porsche, Lamborghini, McLaren. These companies charge huge licensing fees just to appear in-game. Some brands are so protective, they even control how damaged their cars can look because they treat Horizon like premium advertising. And the technical side is even crazier. Developers literally strap microphones onto real supercars just to capture authentic engine sounds. The game streams an entire open world while players fly across maps at insane speeds without breaking immersion. Roads, traffic, shadows, reflections, weather systems, forests, tunnels, lighting, everything loads almost instantly while you're moving faster than most airplanes during takeoff. So yeah, on the surface, Forza Horizon 6 looks like a beautiful car game set in Japan, but underneath, it's one of the smartest billion-dollar entertainment machines in modern gaming.